Hello everyone, it's me again, and I'm back for another video. Camp Cretaceous Season 5's potential storylines. Now, there was a portion of this video that I was going to include about, potential animals, but I decided to cut that because that could really be its own video. There are a lot of animals that I like to see. So, as I said earlier, this is going to be a video about potential storylines for Camp Cretaceous Season 5 and predictions and all that kind of stuff, so let's just get right into it.
That's new.
First, I'm going to go over the characters. Obviously, Kenji is going to have some interactions with his father, and since his dad was never really around and too busy focusing on his company, there's going to be a lot to discuss, which is going to be great, honestly, because there's going to be a lot of drama. With Manticore still getting the big focus, now is finally the time for Sammy to, get the development that she really needs. They started setting up something for her in season 4, but then just kind of dropped it midway for Darius, which I wasn't too big on. So, what I'd really like to see in season 5 is Sammy finally getting the spotlights, since she desperately really needs some development. And since this is Manticore, the company which blackmailed her family and forced her to basically screw over everyone, including herself, on Isla Nublar. Speaking of Sammy, they could also put Yaz and Sammy together romantically, since they've had a lot set up between them prior. Though, if you ask me, it'd be better if they shelved all romance entirely, because they just didn't really do it all that greatly when it comes to who it was between. And this show is all of these kids are put together under very unique circumstances, and I just don't think it's really the show to do that. Obviously, they talk more about Kenji and Brooklyn, ironically, seeing as I just talked about romance. They might give Cash more development, seeing as he got none, though, we're gonna have to see how likely that is. They also might give May Turner a bigger part, as, in my opinion, she's the best adult character in Camp Cretaceous, and she is really underrated. We really need to see more of her. Dave and Roxy will probably return, as we've seen some shots of Glenn Powell in the recording booth. It's been so long since we've seen them, and I think it's time that we see them finally return to find the campers. They'll also absolutely expand on Brand, and what he's doing to find Darius now that he knows that Darius is alive. They also might introduce new characters into the show, as they might want to expand the story even more. That's all I can really think of for the characters. Next, I'm going to go over the story and locations. They might go over another biome, like the grassland biome, since it's going to feature in Dominion. They'll absolutely show more of the swamp biome, and potentially more things living inside of it. They'll probably stay on Manticore, but there is a chance, keep in mind, just a chance, that they'll go to Isla Sorna at some point. I don't exactly know why they'd go to Sorna. I mean, they did get some animals and DNA from there, so that might be it. They might go to the mainland and explore some stuff there. I suspect Season 5 will be the end of Camp Cretaceous, allowing the kids to finally go back to the mainland and live their life. However, I don't suspect that Camp Cretaceous would be the end of Manticore. These kids may have been able to stop a few robots, but in the end, they can't take down a multi-million-dollar company. Due to some suspicious indications from Dominion images, I think it's a possibility, again, just a possibility, that Manticore could be in Jurassic World Dominion. I also think due to fan reception, it's possible they could get rid of all the robots to make the fans happy. Manticore could abandon their island, though it's unlikely. And about Manticore and technology, I think I should explain something first. These biomes, the biomes that we see in Season 4 aren't really that advanced. Think of fish tanks or terrariums. We can easily make them, we can change the temperature in them easily, we can create the environments with specialized plants. We can make currents in fish tanks, We can really try and simulate these environments the best we can. Really, the only super advanced things when it comes to the biomes is the artificial sandstorms. And that only pertains to one of the biomes. For the snow, it's pretty easy. They can just have a few things sprinkling them down. The, quote, cloaking technology, that some people seem to be calling it, isn't actually cloaking technology. Rather, it's probably just a bunch of screen panels that display a biome, which is something we can very easily do today. The only issues I had with the tech was the Brad X's existing. Yeah, I didn't really like them. Too many Brads. The drones launching invisible walls instead of just using tasers. If the tech was like it was in the trailer, that would have been just fine. That's all I can really think of right now. This was definitely a much shorter video, but I feel like I wanted to do a lesser intense video. The next video will probably be a Season 5 video, though it may be a Jurassic World Evolution 2 or Dominion video. But with that out of the way, if you liked the video, give it a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments. I'd love to know why. Go check out the Discord, the link will be in the description, and there will be a pinned comment. And with that all out of the way, see you later.
Bigger. Why do they always have to go bigger?
That's new.